live, and we're going to get this thing kicked off. All right, guys, we are officially live right now on YouTube and over on TikTok. I appreciate everyone who comes in here for these streams every single day. I can't do it without you guys. I did not have time to go live yesterday on YouTube, but we'll be back live as well on YouTube tomorrow. But yeah, guys, we got the NBA Finals coming tomorrow. I'm going to drop my final series prediction tomorrow, as well as my picks for the NBA Finals. But today, we do have a big slate of MLB. There's a lot of games on already. I already watched my Braves get absolutely annihilated earlier today. But let's come on here, guys, YouTube and TikTok fam. Hit that like button, hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're live on here 5 to 7 days a week. I have to make this disclaimer for everyone watching over on TikTok. None of this is financial advice. We're the homies hanging out on here talking about sports. But let's go ahead, guys. Let's run through the entire slate today in the MLB. Let's get things tipped off here on this fine Wednesday. And first of all, let's talk about some of most of these games right now, man. This Rockies-Reds game's a real good one right now. I'm glad I laid off on the Reds. And it looks like the Giants are taking it to the D-backs. They got the bases loaded right now. Philly Brewers are losing to the Phillies. Glad we stayed off that one. And guys, let's start the stream out here and get our first free play of the entire day here. We have the Dodgers versus the Pirates. It's the game of the day, man. We got Paul Skeens on the hill taking on James Paxton, the Big Maple. And look, guys, I'm going with the Dodgers in this game. I took them as an underdog earlier. I posted the video up. I gave this play out this morning. I believe they're minus 105, and they're rightfully favored now. And I still think everyone, though, should hop on them. They placed the Cubs twice, a horrible offense. The Giants, another horrible offense, and the Tigers. Paul Skeens has not faced a real offense yet in his MLB career, and he does today against the Dodgers. I think it's going to be a rude awakening today, guys, for Skeens. So give me the Dodgers in this one. I like him as the short underdog. Next game up here, we have the Rays versus the Marlins, and currently in this game today, guys, looks like the Rays are road favorites here against the Marlins. I know the Rays can't really hit the baseball, but Braxton Garrett's been really weird. I will say the Rays I think the Rays have a sounds good hobby. Shoot me a text. Also, too, guys, y'all need to hit that follow button on my boy Hobby Capper. For those of y'all watching over on TikTok, he's over on SoBet with me as well. You get all my plays and hobbies plays by clicking that link in my bio, guys. But as I always say, we're just on here talking about sports. The homies hanging out on here talking ball. None of this financial advice, but I will say Tampa Bay's had a bad offense this year. They're 21st, but they have the third best record in the league when they're facing left-handed pitching. I think Tampa Bay probably wins this game, to be honest with y'all. But yeah, I think they'll probably end up winning this game tonight, guys. So give me Tampa Bay in this game. It's not an official play for me, but I do like them. Thoughts on the last two games tonight? Hey, we'll go over them, Christian. We're running through the whole slate right now. The Twins and the Yankees. I think what's the record now, guys, for the Yankees at this point in time against the Twins? The Yankees have beaten the Twins like 100 times in a row. Minus 170 has no value. The Twins do rake against lefties. I could see the over hitting in this game today, guys, but I will take off this game. Guys, please hit that like button if you haven't already, and hit that follow button too. We're live on here 5 to 7 days a week. It helps for engagement and whatnot. We're running through the whole slate, giving out free plays. The Orioles and the Blue Jays, guys, I do like the Orioles to beat the Blue Jays in this game. To be honest with y'all, I don't think that Jose Barrios has bit off what he wants in this game. He's bit off more than he can chew here with the Orioles offense, man. The Orioles offense is first in batting average in the last 8 days. They're also second in runs scored. They're not striking out much. Usually the Orioles are a high strikeout team. Right now, Baltimore's sitting 26th in strikeouts. The Blue Jays are not hitting the baseball. They're 23rd in batting average, and they're way down there in runs scored as well. I think the Orioles will have success here and win this game, guys. So give me the Orioles in this game. I like them to win this one for sure today. White Sox and Cubs. There's no value really in this game, in my opinion. Eric Fetty's having a really good season. So is Jameson Taillon. I could see this game going under, to be honest with y'all, but it's not really one I'm interested in. The Cubs is this heavy of a favorite feels ridiculous for a team that's 20th in batting average in their last 8 games. And if you look at Chicago White Sox right now, they're 28th. Neither team's hitting the baseball to save their lives right now. I could see this game going – honestly, I could see this game going under the total. I think that's probably the best look, especially if they scored all the runs yesterday. I haven't checked the wind. Let me pull the wind up here. The wind might be blowing out like crazy in this game today. Guys, if y'all can, please like the live for me. Once we hit 2,000 likes, I already dropped one free play, guys. The first free play I gave out, we're taking the Dodgers today in baseball. Once we hit 2,000 likes on here, I'll drop another free play for y'all. Let me get this thing on the right day here for the weather. Let's double check this weather here because it can be pretty windy out in Chicago, man. Y'all know how that thing goes. Looks like there's no wind right now. Let's take a little look a little farther down the board. And yeah, the wind's not crazy here, so no wind factor. I think the under is definitely in play in this game today. Tigers and Rangers, I would really lean I guess you got to lean the Rangers in this game. I hate Medea and Urania. Both these guys are horrible pitchers. I think the Rangers offense, though, is really they're seventh in batting average in their last 8 games. They're picking it up a little bit. Terms of runs, the Rangers not really scoring runs. They're down here at 20th. Detroit's offense is 10th in runs. So Detroit's not hitting for average. They're scoring runs. The Rangers are hitting for average and not scoring runs. It's the kind of game I never want anything to do with here, but I'll lean the Rangers in that game. And then the final 2 games on the slate, guys, are the Padres versus the Angels here. I do think the Padres get it done in this game. The Padres have put a ton of runners on base, but they haven't really scored runs in the last couple of games. They're one of the best. They're the best offense in the MLB versus right-handed pitching. I think the Padres will come out here and crush the Angels in this game. And, of course, the last one on the slate here, we have the Mariners versus the Athletics. Logan Gilbert versus Estes. I mean, I don't see how you don't take the Mariners in this game, but then I'm not going after that game at all. All right, guys, for the people watching over on YouTube, I'm hopping off YouTube right now. We're going to stay live, though, on TikTok, guys. I always go live on YouTube every single day as well. So